Many years ago, I remember talking to my brother Sean Finner and Devlin Ford. They were asking, what's one of the most dangerous spiders in the world? And I'd watched it on TV. I saw it was they call it the most dangerous spider in the world. It's a funnel web from Australia, and I think it's because it gets in your house and it's very aggressive. It has like fangs that can bite through a boot, a leather boot. Anyway, I was sleeping here in this house this year, and God woke me up and he said, Brett, open your eyes. And I opened my eyes. He said, look what we see on the floor. Look down the hallway. Just look. And I looked and there was nothing on the floor. And then all of a sudden, this black spider runs out, stops right in the middle of the floor because God controls animals, insects, weather, and plagues, and people. And I've seen it with my own eyes. The crazy thing is, it looked like a baby tarantula. It was a big spider, big spider. It looked like a baby tarantula, which is exactly what a funnel web looks like. I mean, you can't you wouldn't know what it was. And I remember the conversation we had, and it was I remember Devin said, I'll go to Australia, I'll get one. Now I believe that Devin Ford or Sean had someone get that funnel web, put it in this house, and I know it was. Can't prove it. God made me get put my shoes on, walk over and stomp on it while I just stood right in the middle of the floor. It's almost like God let it right out there. And then about 2 months ago, God said, "Open your eyes." I opened my eyes, and I looked, and there was a scorpion on the floor right over here, and it was just walking in circles. Craziest thing I ever seen. Just marching in circles. So God had me put my shoes on, go and stomp on the scorpion. Right after I stomped on the scorpion, I go over here and I sit down, and I go and I get. Well, first I stomp on the scorpion, then I go and I get a broom, and I sweep it up with a little thing. But my mother, I think, thought I put it in trash. I didn't. I put it over here underneath the cat. It's a dead scorpion over here. At least it was there. I don't know. I haven't looked since then. But I stomped on it, so I know it's dead, and I put it over there. And then less than 2 minutes later, my mother comes out, and the trash bag was completely empty. She grabs the whole trash bag, takes it out in the garage, and gets rid of it. I didn't put it. The trash was actually empty. There was nothing in it. And then she goes back to her room, and like nothing happened. How did she know I killed a scorpion and threw it in the trash? And why she just come out, get the trash, go throw it out, and then go back to her room? Well, who told her? Who texted her to tell her to do that? Now, back to this Devlin Ford story. Now, Devlin, he went to Australia about 2019, and he came back. In 2019, and he came back because that's what Sean said. Yeah, Devlin went to Australia. I said, okay, so be it. What's he doing over? He said this is a Noble Foundation event. I didn't know our Oklahoma. I didn't know our Noble Foundation went to Australia. Apparently, it does. But Devlin said something like, this is the words that Sean Fitter told me. I'm not racist, but this is what he said. He said they're Asians, and the Asians in Australia are like Mexicans in America. He said their Asians are like our Mexicans. That's what I said. But the crazy thing is, Devlin told me years ago. He said, "Everybody knows you're afraid of heights. I'm going to be on that Denison Dam, and you're going to pull over, and I'm going to sideswipe the car. I want to run you off the bridge. I'm going to be there." And the crazy thing is, I was coming back from Denison, and this occurred several months ago. I was coming back from Denison, and it was, I believe this was after I came back from Vietnam. I was coming back from Denison, and I was going to cross that Denison Dam, and somebody stalled me, just like they said they was going to. But I waited just long enough, and then I took off, and then I passed them. They thought I was going to be stuck behind them. I passed them. I kept going down the road. I was going faster because God made me do this, because there was something that God wanted me to see. And I get down there, and instead of turning to go to US 75 to go to Durant, I go down toward the Leavenworth Highway, and right there on the corner, just getting ready to go on the highway, there's a guy. He looked at me, and he turned his head real quick. It was Devlin Ford driving a big old truck. He's getting ready to come down there and sideswipe me. And the car that was behind it was a lady wearing sunglasses, and it looked to be Sherry McMurtry. I don't know if that was you or not, but somebody told me that was going to be there to catch him doing it. Somebody was there behind him when he was doing it.